I'm saying $25, bro. PMD for that.
Yeah, PMD. What is fuck, Alma told me Alma said you needed something from me to give me money. Oh, pictures.
Yeah, fool. You ain't had no pictures. I've been telling you that.
Alma got mad at me. She's like, I can give you so much money.
She just got my dad to star in an Airbnb commercial. I told you that.
I know, I'm gonna do anything.
He gonna get royalties for that too. Probably end up making like 40, 50 racks of it.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they casted everybody else off of him. And everyone in the commercial is wearing a picture of his shirt. I mean, a shirt with his face on it.
Really?
Yeah, it's super funny.
No, I love Papa. Dancing Bear. His Native American name is Dancing Bear.
Dancing Bear, Raging Bear.
Yeah, Dancing Bear, Raging Bear. Or Dancing Bear, Raging Bull.
Go right. There we go. That's his Native American name right there.
Dancing Bear.
Dancing Bear, Raging Bull.
Yeah,
He is a freaking bull too when he gets mad. Bull in a china closet.
right.
Like Garland says.
Bull in a China closet,
He's a
in a
bull
China
in a-
house, bro.
I was like, boy, you from Atlanta for sure, that kind of shit. He said, he's like a bull in a china closet.
Who's it at Garland?
Garland, that's one of his sayings. It's like when somebody's like a controlled chaos. It's like a bull in a china closet.
Garland told me the other day, he's like, Brady, I love you so much.
So when he came over,
Yeah.
what'd y'all do with the crystal bowl situation?
We didn't even care, bro.
She didn't?
She's changed so much, bro. That right there is the proof in the pudding, dog. I don't know if she changed, like, to where we could fucking let everything slide, but that right there showed me how much she's changed, bro. You know what she said?
What?
She said, how did it break? And I said, well, Garland's baby girl hit it with the mallet and it just shattered. She's like, well, you know, it had a special crack in it and it had a very, you know, you could probably never get that sound again. She's like, but as long as he gets me a new one, we'll be cool.
Cool.
And I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, babe, it's alright.
So he's gonna get her a new one?
Yeah. I just have to do the research and find it, so I need to get on that shit, actually. Just send it to him. I'm gonna try to find the cheapest one for her.
How was Garland with his daughter? When did that happen?
He looked over at me first, like, and I said, brother, who cares?
Yeah, seriously.
He was just like, he just looked at me and he was like, and I was like, turn the Michael Jackson music louder, bro. And we put on a Michael Jackson song and we started dancing like we were fucking ballet, like contemporary hip hop, fucking ballet.
Yeah.
And I took it to the back and put it in the room. Called you. It was like, leave a song, you'll never believe what happens, man.
I know.
He's all, fuck.
Well, those things are just tests, bro. When you're having a good time, then the world is like, let me just put a little dent in your shit, see how you react. And if you let it all fuck up the rest of the beauty that happened, yeah, exactly, you fail the test. But if you just say, man, fuck it, bro, the material things have nothing to do with the vibes in the room, then...
Bro, it was like, honestly, after talking to you, it was like, when we hung up, you were like, she's gonna be pissed, you know?
Yeah.
And when I hung up the funny thing, my first thing I said to myself, deadass, was like, if she fucking trips out about this shit and gets all stupid, like, I'm gonna let her have it, bro. Like, 'cause that's a little kid, you know?
Especially children, bro. I mean, even if it was Garland himself, like, what do you say to somebody like that? Somebody that's so kind and does whatever for anybody else.
Alright.
They fuck up and have a slip up, bro. That's kind of the thing. You want to heal people, dog. People are gonna come in with freaking Tourette's and all types of shit. They're gonna be screaming fuck and knocking shit over by accident. Like, you gotta have patience for that shit, bro. That's why so many special ed kids get abused in the school system. Because their teachers get fed up. Every year they got a new class of special kids, and then they can't, no breaks, no salary, nothing, and then end up beating this kid when he's screaming in the classroom. Kid goes home with, like, all kinds of stuff. So you can't have a healing center. It's bigger than, like, wanting to be a hero for the image of a hero. You really got to do that shit, bro. And that's exactly like the kind of shit that we do. Dealing with crack fiends and homeless people and drug addicts and this and that. All that shit takes patience. And I told you that back when we met in Venice, bro. Like, I know what I'm signing up for, bro. That's some shit everybody wants to talk about. I wish I was a superhero, this and that. It's like, bro, even if you did have superpowers, you know how tiring that shit would be? Every day something saving another person, like another 10 people. That shit ain't easy, bro. A healing center is like one of the biggest responsibilities you could ever take. And if you want everything to be clean and pristine and prestigious, then, what, you know what I'm saying? And you having twinkle toes over here. One of these kids is bound to break a mirror or a glass or something.
Yeah, you better pick up that stuff before you go to the beach.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got to pick up something.
There's a couple of things on the table
Oh, okay.
before her dad shows up.
He's already there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just texted.
He texted you about that?
No.
No.
Not, but,
I was going to say, is he
he
mad?
told me yesterday, bro, that he wants me to step up in a more prominent role in the center because he's gonna step back.
Uh-huh.
And Queen told me that she wants me to be king of the center, and she wants me to establish things in the center, like she's like, first of all, she's like, do you have any ideas? And I said, yeah, I want to bring in more indigenous people, and I want to have a spot for the kids to come in and have interactive stuff to do things.
Yeah.
She's like, done. And I was like, we just gotta keep it like far away from the CBD stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And
The CBD stuff or the cannabis stuff?
well, there'll be no cannabis in their alcohol. Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the last thing I told her, and that I implemented is that I don't want any THC in there. CBD's fine, but I don't want any THC and no alcohol, bro. How the fuck are you gonna have a healing center with THC and you know, like raw cannabis and alcohol?
Yeah.
Alcohol, most fucking
That
people.
was alcohol especially.
Yeah, I was like, that's it, you know? And I told her that this isn't an event center, bro. This is a healing center. And I tested her the other day. I need to stop testing her, though, because I would hate if somebody fucking tested me as much as I test her. I said, okay, now I'm done helping you with the healing center. I'm going back to doing music.
Yeah.
And she was like, she got really mad. And I'm like, what do you, the keywords were like, what are you mad about?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, this is your fucking kingdom and mine too. You're the king and I'm the queen, and you're not gonna just fucking drop me on my ass. She's like, you have to fucking say what you want in this kingdom too, and you gotta tell people how to act. And you brought in the whole fucking team. What am I supposed to do? I said, get your shit together. It's been fun, bro. Life has been good recently. Had a spot to do all the website stuff, the CBD website. You know, like we got a lot done that we really needed to get done. So now that we can be in the studio making music, you know.
Yeah.
And I found the right people that fit in the group that work and that don't ask for a fucking thing, bro. They don't ask for nothing, bro.
It's been nice, bro, providing them with a place to live and yada yada yada. So they're more in the gratefulness too. It's not like they're getting nothing out of the equation. Place to live costs thousands of dollars a month, dude. So you build one website and get a place to stay for half a month even. Like that shit more than pays in itself. That's using your skills to make yourself sustenance, you know.
Yeah, but he made 4.
That's great, and that's exactly what show. And at his skill level, one of them is enough for a monthly rent.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where he goes and shows that, like, it would be smart to make somebody a website just to have a place to live. That's smart.
Yeah.
But intelligent is when you make 4 websites instead.
And
Because
say
now,
that you would say, well, why are you doing it? He's like, well, because I'm aligned with what you do. I want to save the world. and
exactly.
fight-
He's not talking about a price or nothing, bro. Websites easily cost $1,000 each.
Bro,
Easily.
The websites he does, wait till we sit down with him and you see what he does. He's gonna blow your fucking
Yeah, 3-4K
mind.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He's charging people 10 racks for a landing page.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's all interactive.
But that's smart though, you know what I'm saying? Because when he sees our shit, we're gonna set the norm. When he does our shit, we're gonna set the norm. Then we're gonna get him Bieber's website and all kinds of shit through that, you know?
Bro, he's like, I don't give a fuck about that. I care about Viva because what you're telling me, if you guys are doing that in your music, I'm aligned with that. I want to save the world and I want to help the kids, the youth. That's why he does it, bro. He don't do it for. He has somewhere to live. You know, he don't need nowhere to live. He believes in us. That's the bottom line. Who
That's
left the
right.
gate open? Did I?
Okay, might have. Where's James?
I don't know.
Maybe he left and forgot to close the gate.
Maybe.
I don't remember us opening the gate. I mean, closing the gate either. So
I don't think I did.
yeah. You hopping right in the front, Mom?
Yeah, I gotta leave. I gotta go to work.
It's the college dropout music.